this stuff. Is it recording? Okay, I took it out. You may have to end up seeing this as a part 2, and I apologize. My daughter had it on pause, and for some reason, this phone does not want to hold pause very long. And it wasn't that long. It was only like maybe 3 minutes. It's supposed to hold up to 5 minutes or more. But, you know, if you get part 2, okay, fine. The cauliflower is tender enough for me to put it in. There's a little crunch, but it should be fine once it gets blended up. So I have to drain the water. Okay, and the last time I almost burned my face off. So I make sure the water's out of it. Okay, now, fun part. Okay. Alright, now, I gotta put the cauliflower in. Watch for a disaster, y'all. Because sometimes it doesn't make it. And there's the pup trying to see what he can get. He loves cauliflower and broccoli, but he doesn't like them unless they're cooked. So, he's a veggie nut. And unless I put him in his cage, he's here in the kitchen. I've almost tripped over him a couple times. I figure, I keep telling him, you trip me, you're not going to eat. Because I'll be down and out, and, you know, there'll be nobody to feed you. Because half the time, you know, trying to get my daughter up. Hey, get up, feed the dog, feed the kitty. So, let's see. Plus, I'm the one that drives. Nobody's going to buy his food. So, we got the, it's hot. Yeah, it's hot. Ate it. Gone. That's the refrigerator, I think. Something's making noise. Okay. So, now sometimes you may need a little more of the whipping cream or extra butter or whatever. It depends on your taste and how thick you want them to be and how thin. So you just start adding your stuff in. Put in your, you know, doesn't matter the order. Oh, stuck my finger in the sour cream. Good, good. You just add all this stuff in. And like I said, I am not Julia Child. I'm not, why can I never think of his name? It's alright. You know who I'm talking about. We watch him on Hell's Kitchen, so. Gordon Ramsay.
That's the guy.
It came to me. And that's another thing. I watch his shows, and I look at some of the recipes, and then I turn around and make them healthy. So I can eat just what he eats, just what they make. I just make it healthier. And you just add all this in here. And like I said, you guys, you better start plugging your ears. This is not a quiet blender. So, be prepared. Oh boy, and the puppy's gonna run. So, are we ready? Oh, back up. Okay, now I'm going to move stuff around in there. Come on, the suction when stuff is warm. Oh, okay. Nope, puppy can't have any because there's garlic in it. Are you there? Okay. Let's see. Here we go again. I cannot stir this while it's on because this blender will not turn on while you're blending. I guess they don't want fingers in your food, literally. So let's see if everything's mixed. Can't get a hold of anything. Let's see here. Because I want to make sure there's no lumps. Run it just a little bit more. Get it all pushed down. And then you can taste it and see if you need it, like a dash of salt or a little more butter. You know, if you want more cheese. And like I said, you can use whatever cheese flavor you like. Doesn't matter. So here we go one more time. And hopefully that's it. See, as you can see down in there, it looks like mashed potatoes, doesn't it? It looks just like mashed potatoes. The only issue is it tastes better. So, daughter, go on pause and get me a container. Okay. Oh yeah, it's mixed up real good. Now let me see here. Okay, my daughter's behind the camera. I'm going to let her taste it and she'll make a noise, I'm sure.
Oh, that's good.
Now, I thought about adding more butter and a little bit of salt, but since I have the sauce from the peppers, there is no reason to add anything else. And you'll see what this looks like when I get in there. I mean, they look like mashed potatoes. I found this recipe quite a while back on a YouTube channel where a lady, she's a diabetic, but she had also had the surgery. Yeah. Oh, jeez, I am stupid.
Weight loss surgery?
Yeah, the certain one she had, but it affected her system so bad. But her and the Keto Twins, they make this stuff, and I follow a lot of them. You know, not follow particularly because I don't do Instagram and all that, but I watch their channels. I look and see what they're making, and they've made crackers, which I have a recipe to make my own crackers with my almond flour and things, and you don't have to worry about, you know, all the fat, all the carbs, you know. It just, you have to know, you have to start changing your diet if that's what you want. you look up different things. There are tons of recipes out there that you can use. Now, you all wanted to see this, and I'm sure it's boring as hell. But that is my mashed potatoes. Well, I made them before, took them up to my family, and they didn't know it wasn't mashed potatoes. So you can see how creamy they are. You can see there's no lumps. And if you didn't know that it was cauliflower, I don't think you'd know the difference. It really is, whatever you put on them is what they'll taste like. But that is the mashed potatoes. Nice and creamy. And that's it. I thought I would, if I want to make potato pancakes, if I have some left over, which I'm sure I will, add a little almond flour to it to thicken it up. Maybe an egg, maybe not. An egg may make it just too watery and add too much almond flour. So add a little almond flour to it. Make them, in my little pan. And we're good to go. But I've also made Chipotle, what are they called? The
They're
burrito bowls.
Yeah.
I think it's a burrito bowl, a fajita bowl. And I've done it with rice, cauliflower, and my black beans. Made my own fajita spices that I found on the internet. Added all my spices. And we sat here and ate them, and oh my God, because you do the, the peppers and onions and everything, and do the fajita spices. It's fantastic. And it's whenever I get an idea of a craving or a saying, oh geez, I want that. No, I make with this pork rind stuff. It makes the best chicken tenders crunchy. Like you get them, some people like buying them at Kentucky Fried, or you get them at Giant Eagle, whichever ones you like. And you can do it with this. You can do it with this, and you don't have to deep fry them. I batter them up, and then I put them in my air fryer, and they come out just as good and crispy and crunchy, and you don't have to worry about all them carbs and all that stuff that you buy. So, well, I've shown you how to do the potatoes. I showed you my stuffed peppers. And we're going to have peas on the side. I wanted to tell you one thing. See this? This is the butter that I buy. It says spreadable butter. It's olive oil and sea salt. It has a little clip thing here where you have to pull this little tab off so that it will open. I had to use a pair of pliers. Now, when you have to use a pair of pliers to open up food, I think there's an issue here. So, and there goes the puppy, thinking he's invited. You're not invited. So, well, I don't know how much time is left, but these are going to be in 2 parts, y'all. I apologize. This stupid phone, I've told you over and over again. So, thank my daughter for filming this, because I wouldn't be able to do it. Yep, she's a waving. And I appreciate y'all. And after we eat supper, I will... He's all right. Let him go. It's natural.
Yeah.
After we eat supper, we usually eat around 5 o'clock. We'll be eating probably around that time. I just have to heat some of this stuff back up. No big deal. And then I will come back on and I will show you what I got from Amazon. So y'all have a good rest of your Sunday. I hope you enjoyed, this video, and I hope you maybe try these cauliflower mash. So have a good one. Hugs. Love you all. Thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you later on in another video. Hugs. Bye-bye.